Smile, be, chat, join for networking.
See, here's the thing. We're so worried about what we're going to say. Oh, if I foresight, what am I going to say? What am I going to speak about? Oh, I can't do a sales pitch. It's an insight, not a sales pitch. Oh, man, what am I going to speak about? How am I going to speak about it? What am I going to speak about? I need to do all my cards and notes. Let me tell you something, people. It's not just what you're about to speak about. It's largely unimportant. It's actually the way you speak, your tonality, the way you move with purpose, your eye contact. And that's what this is going to do for the next 10 minutes. It's going to allow you to be a better speaker. Because I'm going to tell you a story that's going to change everything. It's a story that is relevant to every single individual in this room. And it's a story based on 11 years of speaking experience. And my speaking experience that allows me to become a professional speaker and to make lots and lots of money has come as a direct result of foresighting. So I don't want you to feel sad when I talk to you about this story. I want you to feel elated. Because any story that you ever tell when you're foresighting should always end with an upside. Because I see too many people saying down, 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 and they don't know how to bring the story up. And that story that I'm going to talk to you today is about a bin. Not just any bin. This bin. And you're looking at it and think it's just a bin. This isn't a bin. This is something that is essential and crucial to every one of our lives. But we take it for granted. Because we take everything for granted. And what I want you to do is to understand that it's not what you're talking about. It's about how you're presenting yourself. Because right now I'm talking about nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm going to be talking for the next few minutes about nothing. But I'm going to do it in such a manner that it sounds like I'm building up to something. Something that's going to be significant. And yet the reality is I'm talking about a frigging bin. Right? But you see, we're so worried about what we say. Oh shit, how am I going to, right, do I go from there and there? But you should also be focused on this, the way you say things. See, right now, I'm walking with purpose. I walk from one side to the other. And what I'm doing is almost like Derren Brown, telling you my in the margins thinking that what I'm doing in order to engage every single individual. He was nodding off, so I'm looking at him in the eye. Right? And he was nodding. Right? Look, you're nodding. It's ridiculous. So once you know these tricks as a speaker, you can do just this. And I'm pacing now because I'm a motivational speaker. And that's what motivational speakers do. They walk with purpose. They walk assertively. And when I walk into a room as a speaking gig, I walk in like I'm 10 men. Been doing that since I've been a kid. I'm from Manchester. It's funny because somebody said to me, Brad, what's wrong with your leg? Sheffield for networking, the group coordinator. Is that right? Is that right? Group coordinator? Right, thank you. Right, the GC, it's all changed since my day. Said to me, are you all right? I said, what's up? You're walking with a limp. I said, I'm from Salford, that's what you do. But let's go back to the bin. It wasn't always a bin. This was once in a tree. The rubber needed to create that plastic or oil, whatever. Never let the truth get away with a story. See, that's the other thing, right? I just fluffed that one, but you wouldn't have known. And that's the other thing, people can't see it. People can't see when you make mistakes. Oh, I got that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't mean to. Just talk over it. It doesn't make any difference. And what I'm trying to just say to you, look, is I'm talking about nothing. I am talking about nothing. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make this bin a sad tale. Separated from its home. Millions of years under the ground. Yeah, you can imagine it. Millions of years there, just being oil, And then all of a sudden, rumbling. Oh no! Stripped away from its homeland. Oh yeah. Next thing, in a strange environment. Oh no, don't put me in a barrel. Yes. Oh yeah. And then the Americans come. And they buy up that oil. Separated from its homeland. See, I'm just talking complete bollocks right now. But you see what I'm saying? You can do just that. And it sounds compelling. It sounds like what I'm talking about. And now I'm going to start getting upbeat, start talking in a manner which is actually going to get you excited about the bin. Right? Because you look at a bin and think, oh, it's just a bin. No, it's not. It is not just a bin. It allows every one of us to function. You, and me. We take it for granted, but we shouldn't do. We should take nothing for granted. And all I'm doing right now is talking with purpose once again, and look what the energy level's coming up. And this is what you've got to do when you're speaking today. It's not just about your cue card. What am I saying? It's about you moving with purpose. And I'll tell you something else. No one can see your nerves. Something that I've learned as a result of something I've learned over the years. Internally, you'll be going, shit, oh God, I'm nervous. And I'm telling you, when I've done this exercise with people, I ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, what are your nerves at? And they go, I'm a 10. And when I ask the audience to write down a figure of the nerves that they see, they're 3s or 4s tops. So no one can see your nerves. So you need to understand that no one can see your nerves. And when you first start speaking, getting eye contact with people is difficult. When I first started, I was like Stevie Wonder. Looking over people's heads. True story. And now you need to be able to do that. Look and talk. It's not a problem. But when you first start, you can't do that. But this comes with experience. And that's what a foresight will allow you to have. Experience. Because it's all very well wanting to go to these big stages, and I see people, I want to go and speak. I can speak, I'm a professional speaker, I've done a foresight and I want to go to the big stage. Nah. Because if you die at a big stage, that's you finished. You don't see Ricky Hatton knocking someone out over in Salford and going, hey, guess what, I want to go and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. You've got to build yourself up, and that's what you've got to do. But not only in speaking, not only in foresighting, but in yourself. You need to understand what your message is. You need to understand what your message is. And you need to walk with purpose. I'm doing it now for no good reason. I just paused and look, pivoted. Boom. I am a professional speaker who gets booked by the likes of JCB, the business show, and blah, 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 blah. Based on what? Who made you the expert, Brad? Me. And the reason I made myself the expert is through foresighting, which is what you've got the opportunity to do today. And I don't know what makes stuff go viral. I don't know what makes stuff go thousands and thousands and thousands of views. I have no idea. But what I do know is what you say and how you say it is going to make an amazing difference to today, to your results. One of the things that I've realised is that your success or failure in life is down to your decisions, your good ones and your bad ones. So today, understand this, that when you're up here, use tonality, move with purpose, pause, nuts in it, pause. See what ends up happening when you first start speaking, you speak, and before you know it, your air starts coming up and you're out of breath. So I am giving you as best as I can 10 years of experience of speaking at the highest level in the UK so that you can bring it to your foresight. But I'm going to round off about that story, about the bin that was separated from his family. He's found a new home, a new family, a family that appreciates, a family that doesn't abuse, but every single day a family that respects and loves this Addis hard-wearing and wipe clean kitchen sense bin. Boys and girls, my name is Brad Burton, the UK's #1 motivational business speaker. I'm not as thick as I look. Thank you.
Smile, be chat, join for networking.